Hello everybody, welcome to Nana's Journey, and today we are going to put together the quilt top for Fat Quarter Shop's charity quilt along, Moonbeams quilt. And I've got the bottom half of the blocks laid out because I don't have room enough to lay out everything. We're also going to be making these on-point square in the squares for two of the borders. And I'm going to use her foundation paper piecings for that. And then we've got two sashing strips and then the borders all around. And then the top will be put together. So I'm going to sew these together and then I will be right back. Okay, I have all the blocks put together and the inner quilt top is all done. Now we just need to work on the borders. Okay, we're going to get started in our square in a square. This is the 4-inch paper piecing from her. And we're just going to pull out a piece of paper. Okay, you want to lower your stitch length to at least 2.0. That way, when you're tearing the pieces apart, it's easier to tear apart. You're going to want to add a quarter ruler. You can use a regular ruler if you want. This just makes it easier. This is a piece of leftover template plastic. You can also use a piece of cardboard or a bookmark or whatever, as long as you can get a nice edge so that you can fold these pieces and make a nice crease. Okay, now you want to take your center piece of fabric and put wrong side of the fabric to the wrong side of the paper. You're going to want to center it. You can use the light of a window if you want, but then you want to pin it down, or some people glue, but I'll just pin it. Then you're going to want to fold that over. Use your added quarter ruler for numbers 2 and 3 and a trim. Now you want to get your triangle, put them right sides together, line it up to the edge you just trimmed, center it, and then you sew on the line. And then you just get your other piece and repeat it on the other side. Now we're going to press that open. Okay, now we just need to tear the paper away from the part of the seams so that we can fold that piece back on numbers 4 and 5. And then we're going to repeat the trimming process. We're going to fold the flap down, add a quarter ruler, and trim on both sides. Now again, we're going to grab our triangles, line it up to this edge we just trimmed, center it, and sew on the solid line. Okay, now we're going to trim it. Again, you trim on the solid line, so we're just going to line up our ruler and then trim. Now we just tear off the paper. Okay, now we have our square and our square. I'm just going to line these up. I need 2 rows of 15. I'll just put them together and I will try and make sure the points match. Sew down the line and I will have my border. And I will see you when that's done. Okay, I've got my 2 rows done. Now I just need to add the 2.5 inch strip on one side of each row, and the sashing side will get sewn towards the main part of the quilt. Okay, the border is sewn onto the sashing, and the sashing will go on 2 sides of the quilt. You want to put it on the side that has the bird. There's the bird. So there are certain sides that it goes on. So let me get that sewn on and I'll be right back. Okay, the sashing and border is on, and all we have to do is put on the outside borders. These are 4.5 inch strips. They will go all the way around the quilt. I'll do the sides first, then the top and bottom, and then the quilt top will be done. Okay, I'm sorry about the low light, but the quilt top is finished. It's looking pretty nice. Next time we will be doing the pieced backing. I ordered the backing kit, and so we will work on that. So until next time, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on Nana's Journey.